Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where you don't get dealership rehearsals, you don't get sugar-coated marketing fluff, and you definitely don't get those same recycled car review lines you've heard 100 times before. Here, it's all about real-world impressions, honest takes, and every detail that actually matters to you before you spend your hard-earned cash. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most important cars in Toyota's global lineup, the 2026 Toyota Vios, a car that's not just a sedan anymore, but the symbol of how far affordable daily drivers have come in tech, design, and refinement. Exterior. Now, the Vios has always been the sensible choice, reliable, fuel-efficient, and easy to maintain, but let's be honest, it was never really exciting. That's changing for 2026. Toyota has completely redesigned the Vios from the ground up, and this time, it's built on the DNGA platform, the same one that underpins several Daihatsu and Toyota small cars. This gives it better proportions, a more rigid structure, and a driving experience that's actually enjoyable. So, let's break it down piece by piece. Starting with the first thing you'll notice, the way it looks. Up front, the 2026 Vios finally ditches the conservative look of the old model. Instead, it's gone bold with a large, sharp trapezoidal grille that gives it a more premium vibe. The slim LED headlights stretch toward the fenders, almost like they're pulled back by the wind. Depending on the trim, you'll find full LED DRLs and projector units, giving it a confident and upscale face. There's also this strong central crease running down the hood that adds muscle to what was once a very soft-looking sedan. The lower bumper now integrates more angular air vents, and even though some of them are design elements rather than functional, they definitely add aggression. From the side, the Vios carries itself with a lot more presence than before. The shoulder line runs cleanly from the headlights all the way to the taillights, and the roof line now slopes gently toward the rear, giving it a semi-fastback silhouette. This makes it look more dynamic and less boxy than its predecessor. The doors have subtle sculpting, the wheel arches are slightly flared, and the chrome strip around the window frame adds just the right amount of sophistication. Wheel sizes range from 15 to 17 inches, depending on the variant, and the alloys themselves finally look modern, not like the simple rental car designs of old. You can tell Toyota's trying to target younger buyers now, with more flair and personality in the design language. Moving around to the back, the 2026 Vios looks clean and tight. The taillights are now fully LED and stretch horizontally across the rear, connected by a thin chrome or piano black trim piece depending on the version. It gives it that wider, planted stance that we usually associate with higher-end sedans. The bumper has a more pronounced diffuser-like design at the bottom, and the subtle lip spoiler on the trunk adds just enough sportiness without trying too hard. It's not an over-the-top design, but it's polished, the kind of look that makes the Vios finally appear more expensive than it actually is. Interior. Step inside, and this is where Toyota's transformation really shines. The 2026 Vios cabin feels like it's from a class above. The dashboard layout is horizontal and minimalist, with soft-touch materials used in all the right places. The center console now has a floating-style infotainment screen, either 8 or 10 inches depending on the variant, and it supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both wired and wireless. The instrument cluster has also gone digital in the higher trims, giving a customizable display that's crisp and easy to read. Toyota has really improved the ergonomics. The buttons and controls are logically placed, the steering wheel feels more premium, and even the air conditioning vents are designed with a bit of flair. The seats have better contouring and bolstering this time, with optional leather upholstery and red stitching that adds a sporty touch. Cabin space, as always, is a strong point. There's more legroom and headroom now, thanks to the longer wheelbase. The rear seat angle has been improved for comfort on long drives, and you even get rear AC vents in some trims, which was something the old Vios desperately needed. Storage is well thought out too. There's a big glove box, deep door bins, and cup holders that actually fit large bottles. In terms of features, the new Vios finally joins the modern era. You get push-start ignition, automatic climate control, a 360-degree camera, tire pressure monitoring, and even ambient interior lighting in higher trims. Safety has also seen a big upgrade. Toyota's Safety Sense suite is now available, offering features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, pre-collision braking, and automatic high beams. This is huge, especially in markets where safety tech in small sedans was often neglected. The build quality feels tight, and you don't hear those cheap plastic rattles that used to be a Vios trademark. Performance under the hood, Toyota continues to focus on efficiency and reliability, but with a bit more refinement. The 2026 Vios is powered by 1.5-liter dual VVTi engine, producing around 106 horsepower and 138 Nm of torque, paired with either a 5-speed manual or a CVT gearbox. There's also talk of a 1.2-liter hybrid version being introduced in select markets later, which could be a game-changer for fuel economy. On paper, it's not a powerhouse, but on the road, it feels smoother and quieter than ever before. The new platform has done wonders for ride comfort and handling. It feels more planted at high speeds, and body roll through corners has been reduced significantly. The steering, while still light, feels a bit more connected now, which makes city driving and highway cruising equally pleasant. The suspension setup, a McPherson struts up front and torsion beam out the rear, has been tuned to balance comfort with just enough firmness to keep it stable. Road and wind noise are impressively contained, making long journeys less tiring. And that CVT, it's one of Toyota's better ones. Simulated gear steps make it feel less like a droning rubber band, and throttle response is improved, especially in sport mode. Fuel efficiency remains a major selling point. The 2026 Vios delivers around 18 to 20 km per liter, depending on the variant and driving conditions. That's excellent for a compact sedan that's still naturally aspirated and no turbo complications. No hybrid batteries to worry about, unless you choose the hybrid version later on. Maintenance costs are low, and Toyota's reputation for reliability continues to make it one of the most economical cars to own in its class. When it comes to pricing, Toyota is keeping the Vios very competitive. In most markets, it starts around $16,000 for the base model and goes up to around $22,000 for the fully loaded version. For that price, you're getting a car that looks premium, drives better than ever, and comes loaded with safety and tech features that used to be exclusive to higher-end models. It's still built with Toyota's bulletproof reliability, and now, it also feels like a car you'd actually be proud to park in your driveway. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Toyota Vios isn't trying to be flashy or revolutionary, it's trying to be the best at what it's always done: deliver dependable, comfortable, and efficient transportation for everyday people. But now, it does it with genuine style, improved dynamics, and a touch of sophistication. This is the kind of car that quietly wins people over, one test drive at a time. It's proof that affordable cars don't have to feel cheap anymore. If you're looking for a compact sedan that nails the basics, pampers you with modern tech, and gives you peace of mind with Toyota's legendary reliability, the 2026 Vios is absolutely worth your attention. It's a car that's grown up, and it shows. That's it for today's review, everyone. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews. We've got more 2026 models coming up, and trust me, you'll want to see what's next. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.